Hey everyone, as you might have seen the title today, I'm going to tell you about my experience on doing the drawing challenge, or that is what I call it. I'm not really sure what to call it yet, but that is what I'm going with right now. I might also give some maybe tips regarding how I did them, like how I painted or sketched them. So basically, I think a week ago, I posted on my Instagram. I asked my followers to ask me to draw anything they want me to draw. I told them that they could give me anything. It could be a scenery, it could be an object, anything they describe. And they have to be the ones who give me the medium too. So I can actually challenge myself by doing maybe a character that does not suit that medium at all, but I'll still do it. So that's what I did. So I got so many responses. I really need to I got like, I'll show you the video. I refer to the story that I asked, and I'll tell you the number of responses I got. I forgot to count them before starting the video. I'll show you the number of responses over here, and there were like, I don't know, 25, 30 responses, and so far I have only done 4, and I'm still on the 5th one. I've half done it. I haven't shown it to anyone. I haven't told that which one I'm doing right now. Like, I'm doing all of them in order, but obviously other people don't know the order of the responses. So, yeah. So let's move on with the first one, I guess. The first one. I'll share you the story too, in which I responded. I'll share it for all of them, but look at this. Can it please focus? Yeah. So some of you might have figured that is Arlecchino, or how do you pronounce that? Wait, I should have checked the pronunciation of this before like doing this, but yeah, that's Arlecchino, a character from Genshin Impact. The medium given was pencil. One more thing, I had made this rule for myself. I hadn't said this, but I had, like, in my mind, I had made this rule for myself when I started finally drawing the responses, that I won't be asking any doubts regarding the request. Like, anything related to the request. I'll just do my own research and not ask them, like, is this the right character? So let me give you an example. I can ask them, see, some of the responses, the people did not mention what medium they wanted it to be done with, so I can ask them the medium, like, which medium do you want me to do it in. But then I had made this rule that I won't ask any related questions to it. Like, for example, like, I won't ask, like, is this the Arlecchino you were talking about, or does Arlecchino always wear the same costume, or can he wear something else, and things like that. Yeah, I had to do my own research and hope that I did it right. So show it to you again, just to refer to it. Yeah. So first of all, if you can look carefully, this thing is textured. If you can tell, this paper is like really, it has the hash texture on it, like all over it. I'm not sure what you call it, but I'm just gonna call it textured paper. But yeah, that was it. The thing, I got the inspiration for this video from my friend who also did this, and because I got inspired, I needed to do it too, but I needed a sketchbook for that. I didn't want to do it on A4 size sheets. I wanted to do each and every request, like, with full effort, properly. Not something I did in a rush and just to complete it. I wanted to make it into a proper painting that I could actually look back to. So that's what I wanted to do. So, and this is textured. I did not know that, because this came in a pack. I bought the sketchbook that evening, the same evening I started, and yeah, I immediately began. And drawing, first of all, this thing looks so beautiful. This paper looks so beautifully crafted. so fine that I feel scared touching it. Like, what if I damage something this beautifully crafted? Like, even though I'm supposed to touch it, obviously. But yeah, I was literally being so careful, like putting the pencil down on the paper, and I just didn't want to ruin it. I didn't want to ruin the paper. So but yeah, so I was doing it really, really carefully, and it's so hard to work on textured paper. Like so hard to work on textured paper. Textured paper is not meant for shading. It's just isn't. Look at the splotches. Just look at the splotches. Bruh. It's not meant for them. So, but I did it anyway. It was exciting because it was the first time I was using this kind of textured paper. So it was still exciting. So, first of all, see, I refer to a few images that I'll probably paste over here somewhere, and I asked my brother which picture should I be drawing, like which would be, if as he is an anime fan, like I mean he doesn't play Genshin Impact, but yeah, he's an anime fan, and what would he have wanted me to draw, like what kind of picture he would have wanted me to refer to. So there was a fan art that he chose. So there was one thing, that fan arts are usually not the exact version of the actual character. So I referred to a few more pictures because I wanted to make it like the actual character. As you can see, I got the details exactly like the actual character. Like hopefully, like there are no more costumes. I think this is the only costume, but yeah, that is. And even the face shape, I tried to bring it closer to the actual character than the fan art. So that's how I did it. I used 6B, 4B, and I think HB. Yeah, that's it. 6B, 4B, HB. These were the only pencils I used and shaded it. And yeah. This took me like a night, like half a night, and the next morning. And yeah, I don't think so I have anything else to say. Just that it was super hard to do this. That's it. That's the only point. Then the next one. Look at this. So it looks like. I mean, this was indeed my favorite out of the four. But yeah. And again, some of you might have understood which one this is. The request said Guts wearing the Berserker armor. And the friend who gave me this request mentioned that he doesn't watch Berserk. Okay, I don't know why he mentioned that, but yeah. So anyways, so he said that I could choose my own medium. So because he gave me the choice of choosing my own medium, I chose black gel pen. Why? Because in a textured paper like this, I had come to realize that gel pens might be one of the only media that will work on this. So that's what I did. So even in this I referred to more than one picture. I landed upon one picture that I was going to refer to completely. Then because he said Guts wearing Berserker armor, I wanted to show Guts' face to give proof that yes, this is Guts wearing Berserker armor. So I drew his face by referring to other pictures, even though it turned out to be bad, like after shading. So yeah, and also this face is like going inside, so this face is longer. It's not a square, as one of my friends said. It's not a square, don't worry. It's longer. It's like Guts, but it's at the same time it's not exactly. It does not look exactly like him, obviously. So yeah. So okay, I guess that's it. This normal gel pen is a bit blunt, so I can't really shade that properly, that tone textured paper, but yeah, I did it. You can take another look. Okay, so the next one I'm not sure if you guys would be able to identify this because this isn't that detailed, and these two are real life people, and yeah, it's not necessary you would be able to tell whose faces I tried to draw. But yeah, just take a look. Wait, let me hide the light. Yeah. So the next request was Sachiv Ji and Vinky from Panchayat series season 3. Okay, so let me tell you. I had worked 3 days I think. Now 2 days continuously on sketching, like completing these two. I was honestly exhausted. Like some people might think that just two paintings is like why, and 2 days, like why are you exhausted? But I wanted to finish it so fast, but that I got exhausted. I really did. Like I really did get exhausted. So I didn't want to work so much on the third one. I was exhausted and I wanted to put as less effort as possible. But I still wanted to draw this because I hadn't gotten real life drawing real people, and I wanted to draw this. The only difference is that I didn't want to color it. Like I had this craving to draw this, but I didn't have this craving to color it. And the best part was the friend who asked me to draw this said that you can choose your own medium. So, pencil sketch it was. I didn't work that much. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't do it anymore. So, first of all, I had to find a picture of both of them in one screen, right? And like usually I'll Google and I'll get the answer on Google itself, but Google just didn't give me what I wanted. All of the pictures on Google were separate for some reason. I have no idea why it was that way. So I went on YouTube. YouTube has always had my back when Google can't. I went on YouTube, watched some Panchayat series season 3's clip, and took a screenshot from that. I'll show you the screenshot. And I saw that compares the screenshot. Like I brought these two guys closer to in the sketch than they were in real life. They weren't this close. They were like really far away, like 2 meters away. I guess, I don't know. I have to check again. One more thing you might have noticed, I actually did this on the blank side of the paper. See, I knew that sketching alone, outline sketching alone, will not come out properly on textured one. I had drawn both of the previous one, and I'd seen that the sketching alone was not visible at all. It wasn't. It just wasn't. Like it looked so blocky. Like it already looks so blocky even after finishing everything, and sketching alone wasn't visible at all. So I decided to do this on the blank side. So that's what I did. The next one now. So the next request, let me show it to you. Whee! Okay, do I see it as I applied pack on it later. I'll tell you later why it is. So yeah. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. So the next request said Keanu Reeves as John Wick in charcoal or oil pastels. Okay, so now I wanted to color something. Okay, see, so far I had done everything black and white. Like pencil is just grayscale, and pen is just black. Like technically grayscale too, and the third one was just a sketch. It was a sketch, no colors, no shading whatsoever, even though I shaded a little bit the faces. So I wanted to do color. So when the person told me charcoal or oil pastels, I thought I'd go for oil pastels, even though I suck at it. This oil pastels, if you guys obviously don't know, but oil pastels is my least favorite medium. I hate this medium. I absolutely hate this medium. since I don't know, I started learning. I first went to art classes when I was 4, and even then, my teacher used to teach me oil pastels. Even then, oil pastels were my thing. I learned oil pastels for I think 1 or 2 years over there, and yeah, I always go messy. Okay, I didn't want to do only charcoals and mixed media like charcoal plus oil pastel. I knew that would look bad, so I didn't want to do that either. So I had to go for oil pastels, and yeah, I the only disadvantage was that I'm really bad at oil pastel. The problem is I get really messy. My paintings get really clumpy when I use oil pastels. I just don't understand how to use this thing. It's way too hard for me. So, but I challenged myself either. I wanted to challenge myself, so I challenged myself either way. I said that I'll go for oil pastels. The thing is, the friend I was talking about, @Saksham_topo on Instagram, he is an oil pastel expert. And because he's an oil pastel expert, I wanted to challenge myself with oil pastels too, just to see if I could do them too. So that's what I did. So that's why I went with that. Man, I was even confused how to start. I'm a person who explores medium. Like I explore the medium I buy. I don't look for tutorials unless the medium is really confusing. For example, oil painting, I went for tutorial because I might have been doing it completely wrong. Like I went for tutorial just to see like how do you work with linseed oil. I'm not using it wrong, right? Just so that I don't damage my medium. So usually I like to explore on my own. I don't like watching tutorial, and I sometimes find them annoying. So yeah. So I asked my friend, the same friend I talked about, that how to approach this. How do I use oil pastels? Just tell me anything. Anything would be helpful. And he gave me like a list of tips to follow. I was so grateful because that thing helped. Might not be the best out of the 4, but everyone liked it. Most of the people liked this one more than the other 3. Even though I liked Guts more, but yeah, I yeah. So basically he told me a lot of things like in oil pastels, paper quality matters a lot. As you can see that I did it on the blank side of the textured paper, and even that was actually too textury for it, as you can understand how many spotches there are. So yeah, even the blank side was too textury for it. But yeah, basically the slightly rough but smooth paper works the best for oil pastels. So and one more thing, he told me that he smudges the oil pastel using paper. Something I had thought of doing it, but I still never did because I thought like the finger was like way more convenient. But I get it now. The thing was, whenever I rubbed it with my finger, it used to get warm and make it so clumpy. But I understand now that why we use that. Then so many other things like thing is, you don't necessarily have to merge it with your finger or a piece of paper. When you put a thick layer of oil pastel color, it automatically starts merging with each other when you try to color on top of it, which I never used to do. I tried to merge like 2 separate layers, but obviously never worked. So these were the kinds of things he told me, and it actually worked out. It actually did. And for the details, yeah, obviously oil pastels are really blunt, so obviously details are really hard. My friend said that he usually uses a scraper for details, like he doesn't actually color it, he just uses a scraper to draw the lines and stuff. Like he told me a lot of things actually, in case you want all those tips, you can tell me. I can list them all maybe in the description or the comment. Um, so I just googled John Wick and search for the. I will see. I was inspired by my friend, right? So I wanted to do an oil pastel painting of his style. I wanted to try out his style, like how does he even work with a style like that. So I tried to choose a multicolored John Wick fan art or maybe like picture image that so I could do that style. So that's why his face looks like slightly pinkish. Yeah. So that's it. That's it, guys. I'm done. I hope you enjoy the video. I had fun doing this. By the fourth painting, I wasn't that exhausted, and I had gained back the energy, and I did the background using the black. Oh wait, I forgot to tell you one thing. You see how glossy this looks? It's because I used the spray pack on this. I don't know where I kept that spray pack. Otherwise, I would have showed you what spray pack I used. But it's the spray pack that I use for maybe like soft pastels, pencil. I use it for the pencil sketching, pencil shading one in this too, or charcoal and stuff like that. So that's what it is. Bye bye.